Hello class, welcome back. Um, we're going to jump right into it here. Uh, I know I'm going to continue with this new format with some new technologies here. For those parents that are kind of watching right now, I've been continuing with this same setup for the past couple weeks here since we've been in lockdown, where pump out a couple different activities a week, and we're going to continue that same idea. So welcome. For those students returning back, thank you for participating. Again, these are just opportunities. They're not required. It's just one of those things that, I think it's important to continue your education, in a different format and use the technologies we have available. All right, so let's jump right into it here and kind of see how we do. Okay, so again, the big thing here is, our topic today is graphing coordinates. So I still want to continue this week only on reviewing previous material. Next week we're going to start new material and kind of finish, with however many weeks we need to go. But we're doing the Cartesian coordinate plane, and so the big thing is, do we know what a graph is? That's the actual object that you're seeing here in front of you, the XY graph. Coordinates, those are the dots that are actually on the graph itself. So for instance, if I want to put a dot right here, that is a coordinate. Typically they'd put capital letters next to them. That's kind of our main focus today. And then obviously to put in those coordinates to know what the numbers that go with them, it's to know the x and y axis. Those are the two axes. They're clearly labeled here, x-axis and y-axis. And then the origin is the crosshair. That's right in the middle. This is the origin. All right, so that is the origin that we have here. Okay, so that's kind of our main thing. That's what we're going to stick with here. But again, this is kind of our main topic. We're going to be, graphing different coordinates that I provide you on this actual graph paper. So we're going to jump to our next slide here and jump right in. All right. So, just like you saw on the last slide here, I'm going to put a couple coordinates up here, like 3, 4, 0, 2, -1, 7, -6, -5.5, and 8, -1. And we're going to put some different, letters next to these: A, B, C, D, and E. And I'm going to go draw these on the actual graph. So that's kind of our main purpose here. So so on the first one, we're going to do letter A first. So we're going to draw -3, 4. So sorry, +3, 4. So we're going over 3. So we always start at the origin. This is the origin. We're going to count over 3 spots and then go up or down 4. Now, why I'm going to the right is because this number was positive. So positive numbers go to the right, negative numbers go to the left. And we always do those first. But again, you have to start at the origin every single time. So we're starting at 0, 0, that's the origin. We're going over to the right 3 because those are positive numbers. And then we're going to go up to the 4th floor. So we have to pick our elevator before you go up and down in it. So we're going to the 3rd elevator and then up to the 4th floor. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's where letter A is going to go. It's over 3, up 4. Again, that's the order that we're going in. That's why they're called ordered pair. They're in alphabetical order. It's x, y. This is my x number. That's my y number. That's how they work every single time, no matter what the coordinate is. So if you just remember, you have to go right and left, pick the elevator, then go up and down. You're going to be fine every single time. So let's do the next one. Let me get rid of some of these, extra markers that we don't need here. Okay, so pick a new color here. We're going to do letter B here. So we're going to start at the origin. So again, we're starting here. We're going to go 0. So we're going to stay at the origin. We're going to stay right there. That's 0 right and left. But then we're going up to the 2nd floor. So we're going up 2 from there. And this is where B is going to sit. I'll get rid of all these extra marks. Again, why this one worked out that way is because the elevator we had to pick had to be the origin. Had to be 0. And then you just had to go up and down from there. Again, X first and then Y second. Let's pick a different color now. Let's go to a different color here. So now we're going to pick letter C. So we're going to go to the -1 elevator. So that means I'm going to start in the origin, but I'm going to the -1 back. So we're going -1 this direction, and then we're going up to the 7th floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So here's letter C. Now again, why this one worked out the way that it did is because you have to go right and left first. So -1 went to the left, and then we had to go up to the 7th floor. All right, the next one here. Let me switch up the colors again. Let's go to a bluish color here, a dark blue. So we're going to the -6 elevator, so we have to go to the left, -6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is, I'm going this direction to -6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to go down 5.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. So I didn't quite make it to the next marker, and this is where letter D is going to sit. So it's right in between a couple of coordinates. So again, it didn't have to be a perfect spot. It didn't have to land right on a crosshair. It can land between them, and that's what the decimals give us. But again, we're going -6 to the left and then down to -5.5. Again, left is negative and down is negative. That's kind of how I always remember it. So the next one, let me pick a different color here. I'll pick orange. All right, so the last one here that we have, letter E, we're going over 8. So this is a positive 8, so we're going to the right 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're going down -1. And there's letter E. All right, now, again, it's right and left first, up and down second. That's kind of the idea that I want to get. All right, I know that we haven't done a lot of problems. We only did, those 5 examples, but that's kind of my topic for this week. Now, throughout the week, I'll add some more as we go, or maybe we have to graph a couple different ones and draw a line. That might be the next couple examples this week. Again, I really appreciate some that are, actively participating in some of these opportunities. Again, they're not required. It's just one of those things I think it's important that you get to, continue it. If any of you are concerned about your grade or, your quarter 3 grade or any assignment in particular that we've done previously that you kind of want help on, just let me know. We'll kind of work through it. But again, it's one of those things I want to still continue opportunities to do this. Hopefully this new format is working for you. If it's not, just let me know. And we can always, Google Meet, face to face, and we can kind of walk through problems and whatnot. But I'm hoping that you're safe and healthy. That's kind of our first priority. That's my priority for you, that hopefully that you're safe and healthy and that your family as well. But then, to continue your education is, a distant second. So, but thank you for sticking around. I know this is kind of odd, but it's one of those things I think it's still important. Again, just like, every Monday, I'm going to send out a Google form where you can try out some problems on your own. The problems will be just like the ones we've done where, you're provided a graph, but you have to tell me the coordinate for the dot. So remember, you're counting right and left first and then up and down second. Positive and negatives are important. But again, thanks for sticking around, and I hope to see you real soon. Bye.